3,
Um,
2, 1. Giancarlo Esposito.
Giancarlo Esposito, everybody. And there's no picture apparently here, but we know what he looks like. He's out there. He's doing his thing. I'll bring this one up there because it's kind of fun. But the news came out that the MCU has officially cast him. He was in an interview recently talking about this, and he said that he's officially joining the MCU. Now, what he's saying is this. He's not saying that's happening like in 10 years. He's saying it's sooner rather than later, and it'll be better than you can even imagine. Now, what does this mean? That's the question. Now, we've had a lot of stuff happen with Marvel on top of this. The rumor is Professor X. That's the rumor. Everyone's thinking it. I'm thinking it. We're going through this in our mind, Professor X. It's been a whole fan casting for a long time. I think My Time to Shine said it at one point. A lot of people are saying he is going to be our new Professor X. What happened? What happened? He's joined. It could be the X-Men is ramping up. We got more X-Men talk later tonight, too. But on top of that, Kevin Feige and Bob Iger have been talking about the MCU and the Marvel stuff, about how we've been doing way too much content between 4 shows and 4 movies. They're pumping out too much content a year. They're going to cut it down to 2 movies, 2 shows maybe per year, if not less. And Feige said it's his idea, but then, of course, Bob Iger said in a recent meeting that's his idea. And they did fail this year a little bit. It was a little setback, they said, but that setback was great for them to continue forward and kick some ass moving forward. Now, is it the X-Men that's going to save this? Is that what it is? Is that what you think? Is that what these casting news is coming out these days? It's going to be all X-Men stuff? Because that is a big thing happening right now. That's our next big franchise that could save the MCU. What do you think, Sean? Is it X-Men that's coming? Is he going to be Professor X? What do you think?
I don't know. I think this is another case of the internet asking too hard for something. I could totally see him being a Professor X. I just don't agree with it. I feel like that's that character's already defined. We know we kind of recognize where it's going to go. I would love to see him play some of a newer comic book character, somebody that doesn't, perhaps has really only debuted in the MCU in the Marvel comics in a couple years or so. But I don't know. I don't know if I like him as a Professor X. I think too much. Again, we'll have to see. It comes soon enough. Sabrina, I think you might have coined that term.
But, it was definitely you, sweetheart.
Oh, was it? I can't remember.
It was. I just kept doing the callback for you.
We'll have to see where Deadpool and Wolverine leaves things. I do. I feel like his style, his delivery, I feel like he could fit in a period piece like Fantastic Four, which leads me to think of a Galactus kind of thing. Otherwise, I thought he would be, and I was thinking of it, just reading the articles that you sent me here. I could see him as a Mr. Sinister too. And I know that
actually really good as that.
Doing Mr. Sinister, because that's kind of where X-Men 97 is leading to be the big bad, and that's all fine and well.
Day. Right at the front of the line.
Okay,
right, Pepe.
I'll buy you a ticket. I'll get your own little popcorn for that there. But he's a great actor. Obviously, he's very much known for the over-the-top villain, kind of guy. It was the whole reason I bought Far Cry 6 because he was the bad guy. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'd put him if it's going to happen sooner rather than later. The only thing sooner rather than later. Definitely not going to be Thunderbolts because that movie might just fucking get canceled.
I think it probably will. Sorry, Thunderbolts. I think maybe we'll see him in Fantastic Four. I don't hate him as a mole man. That's not a bad idea. Yeah.
Oh, Molecule Man.
Molecule Man.
Oh, okay. That was a good fan cast. I can see that.
Right. I like Mr. Sinister a lot. I think that'd be actually great, Mr. Sinister. I think that'd be awesome.
Great with him. Yeah, he's got a timeless look to him. The thing about Mr. Sinister is he's been behind the scene machinations guy, and he's been around for a long time, perfecting genetic code, and has got clones out there. And have Giancarlo go up against Giancarlo. Why not?
It could be a whole thing that X-Men 97 is actually bleeding into the X-Men universe that we talked about last week.
I know.
That maybe this Wolverine is the Wolverine from 97, and maybe everybody is look at the Multiverse of Madness. That was very similar to the 97 Professor X too. He had the yellow chair that Sabrina loves so much. He came rolling in, Patrick Stewart.
Oh,
in his high chair.
Saw the Beast at the end of Marvels. I know.
I'm upset he didn't have a bunch of Cheerios on the top of that thing when he rolled in.
She said it's a kid chair, like a height chair.
It's a baby high chair. He rolled it on. It's ridiculous. He should have a few loose Cheerios rolling around and maybe a spoon.
This gentleman is handicapped. All right, we gotta respect that.
But
we can't be calling
don't have to look like weird baby toys, okay?
It's a hover chair.
It's a hover chair.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's like a baby toy.
It was
technology.
A few loose Cheerios.
Those are medicinal Cheerios, Sabrina.
Yeah.
Sorry, what now?
He's
medicinal.
Prescribed those Cheerios.
Yeah, well, he should have been.
It's for bone density, right? Cheerios is good for bones. Is that what Cheerios are for?
That's just Patrick Stewart.
Heart healthy.
Heart healthy. Bones, heart, same thing.
Same thing.
Not really, but sure.
Yeah, I'm not a doctor.
The opposite, actually, but you're welcome.
Yeah, that's nice.
Okay.
There's also some crazy stuff that he was talking about, though, too, about how during Breaking Bad, he was so broke that he almost had himself off. Like he was going to have someone kill himself and then have the insurance policy go to his kids because he had so many kids. He's like, I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to give them the future they would think. And so he had this whole recent article where he was talking about that. He was actually planning his own death for insurance money. It's crazy what actors do sometimes because they're losing their mind about can I make my bills? Can I pay for this? It's really sad. It's really sad. Mike, what do you think about this? Do you think that overall that this is kind of the route they're going to go? Do you think that he'll be a good Professor X? Was he Professor X, or do you think something like Sean's saying he could lean in someplace else? Because he officially said this. He probably wasn't supposed to say this, so was he?
He could say whatever the fuck he wants.
Mike's thinking about something.
No. He said what? I thought you were going to say he said.
He said that he's been cast. He said that better than you can imagine there will be sooner than later.
Yeah. I just make a bigger fool of myself than usual. Opining after Sean here. I love Giancarlo Esposito. What I don't see happening, which is something I can tell you, and I have seen a lot of speculation online about, is him coming in as the recast Kang.
No.
Oh,
I don't see that. I don't see that at all.
I can't believe that either.
I don't know. Mr. Sinister would be incredible, though.
Yeah,
I have no idea. I don't know. I kind of feel like we may have not even seen correct speculation on this at all. It may be something that we're not expecting at any point. But anyway, we'll find out in probably just a few days, and we'll be able to talk about it next week.
Yeah, probably. I mean, probably it'll come out before you know. And also, if not, I think July, maybe you'll see something with the Deadpool movie. I think there's a lot going to be happening there.
We can never wait for July to come soon enough.
July can't come soon enough. What do you think, Sabrina? Is he Professor X? Does that make sense for him to be Professor X after Patrick Stewart to be taking that spot? He also said in an interview that he would want to walk. He said, if I'm Professor X, I'd want to walk. I shouldn't be handicapped.
That's fine.
Sean's go with that.
Let him walk. Professor X has lost his ability to walk and regained it more times than I think years I've been on this earth. It really depends. Like he was not wheelchair bound in the latest run by Jonathan Hickman. In the whole X-Men Krakoa, he had his helmet on for the majority of the damn show, or for the majority of the damn series, though. But yeah, he's gone back and forth between having the use of his legs and not having the use of his legs. So I don't give a shit.
What the what?
I don't give a shit.
Well, it's fine. It's like an artistic choice, right? Like it's like Grant Morrison gave him the ability to walk at one point when he was like reborn a little bit. He came out of Cassandra Nova. It was a whole thing. Don't worry about it.
Sean, has anyone seen this show Revolution, a series Revolution?
I remember that.
Chat. I definitely didn't see it, but he apparently played a villain on that as well.
Yeah, he's a great villain.
Wait, was that the Earth loses power? Was that Revolution?
That sounds right.
It's been so long. Set in a lawless post-apocalyptic future, says everyone.
I got it. Nailed it.
Sounds.
And he was so good.
Edward,
what do you think,
put it
Sabrina?
in the chat if I'm correct. I'm sure I am.
Yeah, is that
He does always play villains, Sabrina. Would he be better villain or Professor X?
I have a question for Sean really quick.
Oh, sure.
Edward Hyde said that you're
not
correct,
always,
by the way.
Queen.
Yeah, okay. Not always, but sometimes.
Sometimes.
I wanted you to answer that question. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes. There was a moment when after the No More Mutants. Thank you, Edward. Thank you. I knew it. I knew it was so
I gave
confident.
you fireworks, Sean.
Oh
You're
my
welcome.
God! Give me a balloon back.
You want balloons? I got balloons. Hold on.
No, I don't want any. I don't want them.
They're coming.
Oh shit. Okay. No. Yeah. So in the in the Avengers Disassembled and House of M, the fallout of that. Scarlet Witch famously says no more mutants, and yes, Charles Xavier is one of the ones that is removed from the mutant power having, and he's just walking around. I believe it happens. Yeah, sometimes there's a trade-off, other times it's not.
It happens. It sounds like a really solid plan.
Just like the show. I'm gonna go watch Revolution. I remember this show, and I think. There was like the whole thing was there was like one guy had like a computer that he could boot up, and he was talking to somebody. Yeah, there's like but there were like horses, and they were having to teach themselves how to like make a windmill, and yeah, I think it was that kind of show. I'm sure it did not last long. No.
I think he did one season. I think he only did one season.
There you go.
I never heard of it.
Hey, but you got that great windmill in your backyard out of it, though. So
there you go.
Yeah. Okay.
How long ago was this show?
Probably. I was out here. I was living in Los Angeles.
2012.
So
Was it
2012?
Was it before Breaking Bad? Yes. No.
Maybe. Was it with the dinosaurs? Were there dinosaurs in that one?
No,
that was a different show.
World, Brian.
Oh my God, I remember that show.
The dinosaur one? I like that one a lot.
Two seasons. Thank you, Edward.
2 seasons.
I love you.
We fucking blew the world up. We suck. We got to send all these people back in time to recolonize the world. We'll try it again, but with dinosaurs. Great premise, guys.
So good.
I believe the dinosaurs look like shit.
We are missing some dinosaur content on television and movies. We need to really ramp up the dinosaur.
There's a lot of people on this Revolution show. I remember. Okay,
there's a lot of people. I mean, it was actually like I'm surprised it didn't go long.
Anyway, good.
Nah, I don't know. So Sabrina, bad guy for him, or should he be Professor X?
Honestly, I feel like I don't like to typecast a person, and I think I would like to see him be a good guy or a better guy, maybe, but I don't see him as Professor X at all. Also, kind of disappointed in his whole Moff Gideon situation on Mandalorian. I know that's an unpopular opinion. He didn't seem menacing to me.
Terra Nova.
Just didn't. I know that's what I was telling you. I was giving that to you, Sean.
That was totally it.
That was it. That was the dinosaur ship.
Edward Hyde gets the gold star for knowing all the things today. Good for you, buddy.
Wow.
Thank you. You won fact check takes right now. Thank you. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Edward Hyde. Appreciate you, man.
Woo! So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I did just watch the Netflix show that Guy Ritchie did called The Gentleman. He was spectacular in that. I think he's a spectacular actor. I don't know. I feel like that's something like Star Wars and the Marvel universe are like kind of akin, those two universes. And I was not thrilled with the Mandalorian situation. So I'm not sure. I think I could go either way. I don't have a strong opinion on it, but I just feel like, he's a great actor. I don't want to say he can't do something. I just wasn't thrilled with like the menacing villain that he was supposed to be playing in The Mandalorian. So I kind of maybe want to see him play a good guy of some sort. I just think Professor X is maybe not the right person for me personally. It's opinion.
Good to see you, Edward Hyde.
Oh, Pepe just wanted to say that. All right.
Pepe wants to let you know you're doing a great job.
Yeah, Pepe's happy to see you.
Wow.
Edward Hyde. What up, homie?
Well, how are we doing? Sorry, that freaked me out. Actually,
what's that?
I don't think this dog is really talking.
Pepe's here,
wow.
man.
Yeah.
What did you think was happening?
Wow.
Yeah, he's here, man. It's Pepestar,
And
Pepe's,
guess what?
Holy shit.
Edward Hyde is returning the hello to you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So just pay attention more and do your job during hot takes, Pepe. Please, thank you. Did you say wow, wow, wow?
Come on, Sean. Really?
No, I said
Yippee yo, yippee yay.
I said, wow, 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 wow,
Oh,
wow.
he said, bow,
Don't
wow.
drink too much, Sean.
It's not Friday, Peppy.
It's fucking water. What are you talking about?
Anyways, everybody, this is happening. He has been cast in the MCU. Will he be playing? Will it be Professor X? Will it be Mr. Sinister? Could it be the mole on Mole Man's ass? Who knows? We'll find out very soon. I gotta tell you that. But I can't wait to find out. It's gonna be a great actor, and I hope he gets a good challenging role that he can kick some ass on and take some names and just dominate the MCU with.
Control.